Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are playing with some very bold, colorful makeup, as well as some new face products that I picked up and wanted to try out. Even one that I've been using for a couple days just to get an idea of, and I have been loving. But you guys, we are playing around with Danessa Myricks. We have something new from Charlotte Tilbury. I have some more face products in front of me. Now, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using the new products that I picked up, just keep watching. Okay, I'm actually really excited for this, and it's the Danessa Myricks eyeshadow palette. This is the Lightwork Volume, is that 4? I'm really bad with Roman numerals. This is the Transcendence palette first. Look at this. This palette is stunning. I love the outside of it. Now, on the inside, there is quite a big mirror. And then this sheet I don't want to get rid of because it tells you what kind of eyeshadows these are. And then this shade Paradise, I got an individual of that in the Trend Mood box, which one of you will get when I do the holiday giveaway. But of course, we are absolutely swatching every single shade in here because they're all shimmers, and I love shimmer shades. Probably, like, I like mattes, but I love shimmer shades. Now, the difference is there's not a single matte in here. But I do have the Danessa Myricks, like the Color Fix mattes. This is a waterproof matte liquid pigment. So I might put these two down as just a base, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do because these colors are so beautiful and vibrant and just seductive. If that makes sense. If you have not seen this in person, I just don't know if the camera is doing the shades justice. Oh, I got home and I was like, I want to play with this. It's so bright and vibrant, and yes. Oh, they're so buttery smooth. Okay, this first shade is Trance, and this is a Velvet Chrome. It was so buttery smooth when I swatched it. So vibrant. Then you have Nirvana. This is also another Velvet Chrome. These two together were so buttery. You have Divinity, which is a glass metallic. I'm not sure what that means. It looks like it's kind of like glitter, like more glittery than smooth, but it felt a little gritty. So I'm interested to see what it looks like when I swatch it on the back of my hand. Then you have Sixth Sense, which is also another Velvet Chrome. All right, so I'm gonna try and get these as close as possible so I have plenty of room to swatch them. Oh, look. Oh, stunning. We're only 4 shades in, you guys. This one looks like it kind of has a duo shift, kind of like a scarab color. I don't know if you're really seeing it. These 4, you guys. Oh boy. This one is Out of Body. This is a Velvet Chrome. Oh, look how metallic and stunning that is. Then you have a Pressed Chrome Flake. This is Heaven. Look at that. It's kind of like, I don't know, bluish to green. Another Pressed Chrome Flake. This one is Paradise, which, oh, that's so stunning. And then Zen. This is a Velvet Chrome. I am going to absolutely run out of room on here, but we are gonna swatch them for sure. It's so metallic. Look at it. It just, the light is reflecting so bad off of it. I did go and disperse it out a little bit. They are like easy to work with and like press them out and blend them. There's still so much on my hand, you guys. There are 2 Aqua Chromes. I tried to see if I could swatch them without getting liquid or anything in them. That is not the case. They are staying puts. So I will see about getting some water and like even wiping this off, you guys, it is still, oh, they have some staying power. I'm excited to play with these. All right, we have this glass metallic in Angels. really pretty. And then the last three we have are Velvet Chromes. This one is Trippy, which looks very similar to Paradise, but this one's a little more metallic. Escapism. Oh, I'm pretty sure these are translating in camera. Oh my goodness. And then Awakening. You guys, these are stunning. So I'm gonna swatch those right here. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at that. Now, which ones to play with? That is such a hard decision. Let me go clean up a little bit and actually, okay, I get why they call this one Trippy. Like, I don't think it's picking up on camera, but it's actually like magenta to a green yellow. Oh, that is stunning. And then Awakening goes from teal to like a magenta and blue. They are not picking up that same way on camera. Okay, so I think I have an idea of the colors that I'm going to use, but first we're going to put down the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Mattes. This one's in the shade Desert Rose, and then I'm going to go in with Chocolate. I already used these in a video a couple videos ago. So I'm going to speed through this real quick. I'm not really going to explain it because I did it in my September subscription unboxing with the Trend Mood box. So this is gonna be pretty quick because it's gonna be the same concept as applying it. Just a paint palette over here, you guys. All right, we see we deepened it up a lot over here compared to over here so far. I really like these Color Fix pigments. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the shades that I'm about to use will go on so easily with a dry brush. So I'm going to go ahead and try that first. For my first shade, I'm gonna go into Trance, but I'm gonna place that right here in the middle. You guys, that is with a dry brush. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna try it with the finger just to see if it changes it at all. If it's more metallic. That shade is stunning. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Trippy, which is such a stunning shade, and I can see it in the pan that it changes between magenta and green. I am gonna grab a smaller brush. It even looks like it on the brush. Okay, so they're meeting in the middle. It's actually shifting more green in person. Picking it up right here, so I've got this one. It's actually very like defined. Okay, so it's starting to marry through. And then just to edge that out a little bit. When I go to do the underneath, I will fix that edge. Now I'm gonna go into Heaven. And I'm just gonna use my finger for this one. Oh, it's muting it out. I forgot I still had this one. All right, so I'm gonna go and fix Trance real quick. I think I just figured out why I have this silicone brush. I don't know how I feel about it muting down the blue shade. Like I have Laser Beam, which is similar to it, and I think this one's more gel. I think Heaven would be pretty just by itself. I don't know if this is better. We'll try. I like that better. I still want the blue to pop more, but I don't hate it. We'll see how it looks with eyeliner and mascara. I'm gonna go and try and mirror this on this eye, and I'll be back because I have some other things to try. So on this eye, I forgot to do the pressed chrome flakes like I did on this eye. So I feel like this one's not as subdued with the blue. And then I only used these on top of it, and I think it turned out really pretty actually. But I'm interested to see what it looks like with eyeliner and mascara. Anyways, now this is something I've actually tried a couple times just because I wanted to see how it worked underneath different foundations. And I've seen so many people raving about this, and I always have the hardest time with my pores or my fine lines, and my foundation just wants to sink into them. This is the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer with collagen peptides. This primer I actually really like, and I don't have to use my Tarte Timeless smoothing primer to smooth everything out. I think my foundation that I've been loving has just went on so beautifully. I just take like a dime size. It does have like kind of a citrusy scent, but it's not overpowering. It does have like a, I wouldn't say it's greasy or oily, it's just got like a slippy effect, but it feels great on the skin. I just always like rub it into my skin, and for me, I tend to be an oily girl. This does not have that issue. I don't get super oily and just look like a grease ball right here. My skin still looks beautiful later on in the evening. And then the one foundation I have been reaching for nonstop, this is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. Love this one. I have it in shade 8. I'm gonna speed through this. I've already used it, but I do have a new concealer. I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer in Amber. This isn't brand new, it's just something that I've recently picked up. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to be trying the Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer. I have it in the shade Cool Beige. It looks like it's on the yellow side, but we'll see. I have seen some crazy reviews and everyone is freaking out about the applicator. It looks like a tulip flower. And then once I'm done, I'm going to set my face with the One Size Translucent Setting Powder, which I have been loving right now. I don't know how much I need. I'm going to go in light. I'm going to start on one side and then do the next. We'll start with that, and that may be too much. It also might be too yellow. Actually, that blended out beautifully, but I do think I need a little bit more just through like right here and right there. Wow, okay, so this is the one that I just did. You can see like my dark spots right through here. Oh wow. All right, I don't know if I need more product. I haven't reached in. All right, so I used a little bit more this time. We'll see if I need to dip in and reassess. It is still a little tacky. It didn't dry down. I don't know what the claims are on this, but I keep seeing TikTok videos and I keep like passing them. But the one thing that everyone is freaking out about is the shape of this doe foot applicator. And I don't even think it's doe foot, it's just the applicator. I don't hate my under eyes. I do like that primer because the foundation, it didn't sink in right here. Like, I don't have that issue. It didn't sink in my forehead, which is always a tendency. Even when I took the time to bronze my forehead and all that. Okay, let's go ahead and do this under eye. I'm only gonna stick with Desert Rose for the under eye, and then I might use one of the other shades from this palette for underneath there as well. All right, I dipped in ever so slightly, and even then it's still a lot. I am gonna dip into my compacted smudge brush and just pick up a little product, and on the edge of these, I'm just gonna brush it forward. Okay, also underneath the eye, I kind of want to use one of the green shades just to pull the green flakes together with this look. So I'm going to use the shade Sixth Sense and ever so slightly pick this up on my little smudge brush. See if I can just slightly, because I don't want to overpower the shade that I have right there, but I like the shift that the green has. And see if we can do like a chameleon effect on it. Oh, that kind of gave like a green liner. That's really neat. It's interesting, like if the light hits it just right, you see just the burgundy, but if you turn your head a particular way, you see the green. That is a really cool like play on the eyes. And then for the inner corner, I'm gonna use Angels. I am not, however, going to use that for the brow bone, only because I want to use the next product on my brow bone. And I don't know if this is like really what I want. I want to try it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Never mind. That is stunning. This palette, you guys, I am having so much fun with this. I want to use all of the shades, but I'm trying to use some control. Okay, you guys, this next item, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. First off, can we talk about this packaging? It is so beautiful. It's like a pink mother of pearl. Absolutely stunning. And then you have 2 blushes and 2 highlighters in here. I really want to play around with this one, Pillow Talk, but before I do, I want to swatch them for you guys. Okay, so here are the 2 blushes. This one's really subtle, so I think if you wanted to brighten it up, you could mix them, or you could just use this one by itself. And then those 2 are the highlighters. Stunning. I like both of the shades, and this one right here is more champagne, and this one has like the pearlescent pink. So I don't know which ones I'm gonna use. I think I'm probably gonna use these 2 mixed together for the blushes. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into this shade and then put this on top just to kind of subdue it down and see what it's all about. The way it swatches is not how it goes on. It is just a pink flush. It's not like Barbie pink bam in your face. I feel like it's very buildable, which I love about Charlotte Tilbury products. Okay, now I'm gonna jump into this shade real quick, just a little bit to see how it blends together. Do I think I need it? Probably not, because this shade is really pretty. I don't think it really did anything, but if you want a subdued shade, this was definitely one of those. Okay, for the brow bone, I'm gonna use this shade right here. Very subtle and pretty. Now for the cheeks, I really want to use this shade. All right, I'm gonna grab my setting spray and see if I can make this pop a little bit more. Okay, that worked. So if you want it subtle, just do it on your dry skin. If you want it to pop, use some setting spray. Okay, now I need brows, liner, mascara, and I'll be back for lips. Okay, you guys, I was gonna come back and do my lips with you guys, but the shade that I was looking at was very cool toned, and I didn't think that was the shade I wanted to go for with this look. So I just went ahead and used the shade Baby from Merit. Love this lipstick. It is the prettiest mauve nude pink. Now, let's recap on what we used because I really like how my eyes turned out. This was just a fun eye look to use. And we accomplished that with this palette from Danessa Myricks, as well as the Color Fix pigments from Danessa Myricks, and then the Chrome Flakes in Laser Beam. Such a fun look. This palette has some amazing shades in it. The swatches do not do them justice. I even tried to send a quick little boomerang to my best friends that love makeup, and I don't feel like it captured how beautiful these are in person. Okay, now looking at this palette, there's some very bright, colorful, metallic shades. The pigments are stunning. They just are buttery smooth. They go on so nicely. These shades right here, the applicator that I used, this right here, which is from Danessa Myricks, it helped put it down a lot easier than using my finger, but at the same time, it kind of muted the shade that it went on top of. Whereas with the flakes that I had in this pot, they went on beautifully and just placed themselves. So I'm gonna play around with these two a little bit more. Maybe they just need to be used by themselves on top of a primer or whatever. But I really wanted this blue shade to pop, and I feel like the sticky tackiness of Heaven just kind of subdued it a little bit. But like I said, we're gonna play around, we're gonna see how to use them. Maybe there's a trick. If you figured it out, if you have this in your collection, let me know. I would love to get some details and maybe use it a little bit better. But so far, I love this. It is a little bit on the expensive side, but for me, I love bright, colorful shades. I have been getting into them so much more this year and last year. So I will probably be grabbing for this a lot. Then the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. This is absolutely stunning. I love the blush shades in here. I love their highlighters. I used a setting spray to just kind of make it stand out more. But I love Charlotte Tilbury's face products. I think there's a great quality. The packaging is stunning. You get such a nice quality for the price point. It is on the expensive side, but I feel like it's something that I will reach for a lot. The other face palette that I have that has the bronzer contour shades, I've already hit pan on them. I'm probably gonna have to repurchase that. The concealer, really like how my under eye looks right now. I thought this shade might be the wrong color. It actually blended out beautifully, and I feel like it's really nice. But I will probably keep reaching for this, keep trying it out on different foundations, see what I think of it. Okay, and then you guys, the primer. I really like how my foundation goes down on top of this. I like how I don't have to use two different primers to make my lines disappear. And then even like down here where my chin tends to get all crinkly and gross, I don't have that issue either. It makes my skin look beautiful. So I will continue to use this. I might go through it pretty quickly because it's not a huge bottle of it, but I really like this and my skin looks beautiful all throughout the day. So I'm really excited for that. I think that's everything that we used today. Let me know what you think of these products. Have you tried them out? Are you planning on picking them up? Do you need a new eyeshadow palette that is bright, bold, and colorful? I really like how this turned out. Just very, very bold. But anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.